Welcome to Megamind. I am David.
And I am Monica.
A quick reminder, please give us a like, hit the bell, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching and supporting us.
Okay, David, before we even start, have you had breakfast today? Because you get philosophical on an empty stomach and it turns into chaos.
I did. Toast and peanut butter. But you're right, I once tried to talk about loyalty while I was hungry, and somehow it turned into me ranting about biscuits.
You said custard creams were more loyal than some people you know.
And I stand by that. Custard creams have never betrayed me.
Right, so today's topic, life lessons. The real, gritty, sometimes funny truths about living.
Yeah, and we're not just listing them. We're going to chat, tell stories, argue over nonsense, and maybe get distracted by snacks.
Basically, a normal day for us.
Let's kick off with the biggest one, choosing yourself first.
That's so important. People think it's selfish, but it's survival.
My grandma always said, don't be selfish, which is good advice, unless it means you ignore your own needs until you're a puddle on the floor.
Exactly. You can't pour from an empty cup. Or, in your case, from an empty biscuit tin.
True. Once I tried to take on an extra project at work, even though I was burnt out. I thought, if I say yes, they'll see I'm reliable. Instead, I was miserable and did a rubbish job.
I once skipped rest for months because I didn't want to let people down. Guess what? I ended up letting everyone down anyway because I crashed.
So the moral is, pick yourself first, then pick the people who pick you back.
Like a playground dodgeball team, you don't run after the ones who never throw you the ball.
Exactly.
Next one, loyalty.
Ooh, this one's like hot tea. Everyone wants to sip, but it burns if you're not careful.
True. Loyalty is non-negotiable. Once broken, the crack remains.
I had a mate once, let's call him Steve. Fun guy. But you tell Steve a secret and boom, it's on public broadcast.
Aha, Steve the leaky tap again.
Yes, Steve the leaky tap. After a while, I realized this guy isn't loyal. And you know what? You can forgive, but the trust never smooths out again.
Yeah, trust is like paper. Once crumpled, you can flatten it, but the lines stay.
Oh, that was poetic. Have you been writing fridge magnets on the side?
Maybe.
Then there's the courage to leave.
People think leaving means pride, but often it means dignity.
I stayed in a job way too long. Every Sunday I felt sick. I told myself, stick it out. It'll get better. It didn't.
I stayed in a friendship that was draining. Everyone thought it ended suddenly, but really, I'd been leaving piece by piece for years.
Yes, that's the thing. Leaving looks sudden to outsiders, but inside you've been eroding for ages.
Walking away isn't weakness. It's self-respect.
You know what it is? It's like shoes. If they don't fit and they give you blisters, stop wearing them.
Unless they're really cute shoes.
Okay, fair point.
Let's talk about secrets. Not everyone deserves them.
Yeah, some people will smile at you while sharpening a knife behind their back.
I once shared a big project idea with a friend. Next thing I knew, she was presenting it as her own.
That's brutal.
I learned the hard way. Discernment isn't paranoia. It's wisdom.
My rule is test people with small trust before giving them the big stuff.
And if they flunk the small stuff, don't give them the big stuff.
Exactly. Here's one that took me years to learn. Not everything is possible.
That sounds depressing at first, but it's actually freeing.
Totally. I once tried to learn guitar, become a runner, master French, and start a side hustle all at once.
And how'd that go?
I ended up with sore knees, broken guitar strings, and a half-finished Duolingo streak.
Acceptance is peace. When you accept your limits, you can focus on what really matters.
Exactly. Quick break. Both. Remember to subscribe. Thank you.
Okay, truth bomb. Everyone's pretending.
Yep. People smiling when they're sad, acting strong when they're terrified.
Pretending isn't always malicious. Sometimes it's survival.
I once told a colleague, "You're so confident." She said, "I'm faking it 90% of the time."
Same. I think we all do it.
The trick is to see through the masks without becoming bitter.
And to live authentically yourself, even if others won't.
Softer one now. Prayer.
Ah, yes. Being in someone's prayer is the purest love.
No strings attached, just a blessing.
I'll never forget when a friend said, "I prayed for you." It floored me.
Same. It's like invisible love.
Fear whispers, "What if?" Faith says, "Even if."
That's powerful. Fear paralyzes you.
Faith empowers you. It says, "Even if I fail, I'll grow."
I once had to give a big talk. Fear said, what if you mess up? Faith said, even if you mess up, you'll live.
And you did.
Barely.
Life isn't neat. Good and bad are mixed.
Joy fades, pain teaches, light casts shadows.
Balance is the secret, not perfection.
I used to think happiness meant erasing sadness. Nope, they coexist.
Yin and yang, baby.
Hard truth. Being good doesn't always get you loved. It gets you used.
Ouch, that's too real. I bent over backwards for someone once. They just kept taking.
Same. Kindness without boundaries is self-destruction.
Exactly. Pair goodness with wisdom.
Otherwise, you're just an all-you-can-eat buffet for freeloaders.
You and your food metaphors.
Success isn't owned. It's rented daily.
Love that. Yesterday's effort doesn't pay today's rent.
It's consistency, not one-off bursts.
Like brushing your teeth. You can't do it once and call it a lifetime achievement.
Or like the gym. Trust me, one push-up won't get you abs.
Here's the trap. Waiting to be ready.
Spoiler, you'll never be ready.
Action creates readiness, not the other way around.
I delayed starting this podcast for months. One day I just hit record. Imperfect, but it worked.
Imperfectly beginning beats waiting perfectly.
Growth is tiring.
True, but tired doesn't mean done.
Learn to rest, not to quit.
Resting is strategy. Quitting is surrender.
Every time I thought of quitting, a nap proved I wasn't done.
That's your excuse for all naps, isn't it?
Maybe.
Last but not least, pain.
First it hurts, then it changes you.
Pain strips illusions, builds strength.
Every scar carries a lesson.
Every heartbreak plants a seed
Pain burns away what doesn't serve you.
and leaves behind resilience.
Drop your comments below and subscribe to our channel. David and Monica are personas we use to make our content more engaging and relatable. We're not affiliated with any organization or product mentioned. Our discussions are just for inspiration and entertainment, not professional advice. Always think for yourself, take what works for you, and make your own decisions. See you next time.
See you next time.